happening on YouTube. What debate? Well, I'm glad you asked that question. The debate that's happening between Andrea Lynch, aka Hot and Cali, and Derek C. Williams. So guess what? I'm about to ask you a question. Are you Team Andrea or Team Derek C. Williams? Come join the conversation with special guest moderator TCHBU Queen. It's promising to be a very interesting and entertaining night. Are you ready, honey, for one of the hottest debates happening on YouTube? What debate? Well, I'm glad you asked that question. The debate that's happening between Andrea Lynch, aka Hot and Cali, and Derek C. Williams. So guess what? I'm about to ask you a question. Are you Team Andrea or Team Derek C. Williams? Come join the conversation with special guest moderator TCHBU Queen. It's promising to be a very interesting and entertaining night.
Okay, well, who team everybody out? And y'all on Team Derek or Team me? Which one? Who's team? Oh, whose team? I want to know whose team are you on? Okay, are you on Derek's or Andrea Lynch? Because if my girls are in the chat, they better say Andrea Lynch. Okay. Derek,
Andrea. Well, I gotta sit on the sidelines on this one because this is my sister and that's my brother. They going head to head, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta plead the fifth. But you know, she's asking what team y'all on.
Put it in the chat what team you on. What team are you on? Put it in the chat what team are you on? Okay. Because if you say Derek, girl, y'all don't know Andrea Lynch. Okay. Shoot. Y'all better put in the chat what team y'all on. Okay, we want to know what team are you on? What team? Okay.
You see what Ava Rain said? She said respectfully, Team Andrea. I know that's right, Ava.
That's right. I know that is right. Okay. Okay, because it's gonna be off the chain with this one right here. But you know, he think he knows something. You know, he always got some shit to say anyway. So I'm gonna let him press my stage and come on with his remarks. He gonna be respectful. We gonna keep it under 30 minutes because that's what he said. He can only do 30 minutes. Okay, what the hell? He have a debate. You got my hour. He can only do 30 minutes. But I'll be on this camera looking fine as I don't know what. Okay.
Okay, and I know you gonna be fresh to death, girl, from the head to the toes, honey. So we already know. We know what Andrea Lynch give. They don't see the pictures, honey.
We know we give. Okay. So what's going on, real mama? How you doing today?
I want to know why you got me up here on this stream yard, girl. Like 5A said, girl, why you got me up on this stream yard?
Cause Demi, you work too damn much. You got a damn man now. You ain't got time for me. That's the problem I'm having. You gotta share your ass. Okay, I ain't used to have to share you. When I want to call you, hang out when I want to. Now I gotta share you. Now I don't like this shit. I don't share. Okay, I don't share very well. Okay.
Oh my God. So the truth is revealed.
Because of my girlfriends, I don't share very well. Okay. Okay.
Wait a minute. What? I'm gonna have to press the pause button on you 1 second, Miss Lynch. Now I remember that you were feeling a certain type of way. No, you feel the same way about a certain type of somebody that we both know that used to say, hold up,
my boo caller, I'm gonna have to get you right back. And I'm gonna be for that person. And then here you are calling me out because I'm doing what you did to me.
Hey, Black, how you doing?
That's not fair.
I don't know, because back in the day we always had so much time to talk and stuff, and now this that bullshit there.
Wait a minute. Oh, y'all, you see how she did me? She got me up on the stream yard to try to call me out, but I'm about to call you out this time.
I'm just saying I don't feel like I get enough time with you there. And honey, don't get me wrong, I'm happy that you're happy. I'm happy that you got somebody who's a real man. Okay, I love all that. I think that's
no, ma'am.
I do think we need some real men in our life who's gonna be there. Okay, but I'm just not happy with this shit. Okay,
wait a minute. I did not stop you from when you was doing that cuddling and diddling and everything else you was doing. I'm not trying to put your business out there like you putting my business out there, but I remember a time when somebody just couldn't, man. Actually, that's happening right now. If that person called you right now, this phone ring, I guarantee y'all this whole live would stop. And we would have to talk to her later while she's trying to call me out on some mess.
It's all good. I think we're good people. It's all good. I love you, but thank you for my video, because that video is hot. Okay, that video what you made with me and Derek is
you being a little biased because I was your friend. You being somewhat biased because I was your friend. I did all.
Because I'm being biased because you're my friend. You damn right I'm gonna be biased. I don't give a fuck who don't like it. Okay, you my friend, and I'm gonna be biased. If I don't like some shit, I'll tell your ass I don't like some shit. You know who I roll. I don't give a fuck. Okay, that shit ain't cool. Okay?
You ain't lying there. You ain't never been one to miss words, ma'am.
You know how I get there, I was just thinking, I was just telling my girlfriend the other day, being a mom a second time around, Linda, real mamas, I'm loving it. I'm present in all ways, being a mom a second time around, because I'm having fun. Hey, Real Talk A7, I'm having fun being a mom a second time around. It's like, don't get me wrong, I love my older kids, but it was not always I was present. It was not always, like, sometimes I was working graveyard. They got on my motherfucking nerves. I'm like, go sit down somewhere. But right. I don't. I'm just being honest. But being a mom the second time around, I'm present. I got energy. I want to do things. I mean, I ain't put that goddamn.
And you're more financially secure.
I'm more financially secure.
It's different when you get to that place, and it's all right. It's all right that you attain that level. So now, now this time around, you're able to devote more time to your children, to the younger children that you have, and just love on them a little bit more. And you learn from the mistakes that you made, with your elders. Parenthood is all about trial and error. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You still might have more mistakes you might make. I know I definitely will, but the simple fact is that me and you, as far as our parenting and our children, we're very passionate about making sure that they attain the success in life, and they have what they need, and they get to where they need to go. And well, man, we just we doing a damn thing.
Yes,
we always have. So
yeah, and I was just me and my daughter, we have our ups and downs. But I'll tell you this: she sent me a text the other night and says, "Mom, I am so proud of the mom you are." She said, "I thank you for being the mom you are." And she said, "I hope I be the mom. I hope I be the half of mom that you are, that you have showed me how to be a mom." And it made me cry, because I told her this. I said, I was fighting so hard and want you to be the best that you can be, and to be the best. I mean, I don't want a lot. I just want you to be able to be self-sufficient and self-sustained.
Bother me.
Okay,
Andrea. Yes. Andrea, you see that queen swinging and banging for you in that chat?
What she say?
That queen April Reigns.
What April say?
You gotta scroll on up and see.
Andrea, what you got going on? What I got going on? Real talk. Say what I got going on. Let me see what April say. Let me see what. Let me see. Is this what she said? Okay, I gotta
Now
see.
that's what Derek said.
Oh, that's what Derek said. Okay, let me see what April said. Derek always got some shit to say anyway. But I'll go back and find April's comment in 1 minute. I gotta go back up. But I feel blessed. I feel inspired, man. And I'm telling you, I am turning 47 in 1 month, and I feel like I'm fine as wine. Okay, just fine as wine. Okay, I'm fine
Go ahead and toot that horn, girl. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I'm fine as wine. I feel good. I feel inspired. And you know what? My girls, I call my girls, tell them I'm about to be a grandma. And I was like, but I had some good friends who are grandma, and they told me this: when you hold that baby, it's gonna change your life. Being a grandmama is totally different than being a mom. Okay. And I'm inspired. Me and my kids, a couple weeks we're gonna take our toys. We got extra toys. We're gonna take them to the homeless shelter. And I want my kids to learn how to give back too, because money don't grow on trees. We ain't got the same. Everybody ain't as blessed as us. And I want them to know that I want them to be inspired and to give back in life. And I just feel like I'm at a place in my life. It's so centered. I'm so secure. I know who I am. I know what I'm about, and I know what I'm not gonna take. And I don't take no shit from nobody. And I'm able to say I'm able to say at 47, I can say I can say what I want, how I feel, and I don't give a fuck who don't like it. Because I remember at 22, even when I was married, I wasn't being my truth authentic self. And now at 47, I can say how I feel, and I don't give a damn who don't like it. I don't care, because I'm grown. I can do my own thing, and I don't care who judging. Because last time I checked, and I let my friends know, ain't nobody doing shit over here except me.
Ooh.
Okay. So if you got something to say, stay on the sidelines and keep talking. And that's how I really feel.
Time to hear it, listen to it, be bothered with it.
Yes.
Nothing.
Stay on the sidelines and keep it talking, keep it moving. Because it comes. I was just telling my girlfriend, I'm at a place in my life that YouTube, but TikTok said, where in life that you was the happiest in your life, and people were saying your kids, this, that. And I find myself saying, where was I most happy in my life? The first day I took that cruise going to divorce trip. Okay, the first day,
divorce trip.
The first cruise I took, and that was my divorce trip. I was like, I was happy. I was on that 7-day cruise because I was free. I was free to be who I am, what I am, and what I want to do. And I could still be a mother to my children. And I learned then I'm going to take life good, bad, and ugly. And I'm going to take risks. I'm a risk taker. That's who I am, and I've always been that way. But I know that it don't matter. I'm going to take the risk, because if you don't take the risk, I ain't going to be that person who said shoulda, woulda, coulda. I'm not doing that. And I feel free than I ever have. And to get me to this place, I thank everybody for along the way with the journey, the people I met, the ones who came in and out of my life. They have all taught me who I am, what I am. And the one thing I do know is Andrea Lynch is her best friend. Because at the end of the day, if I'm not spiritually, mentally, and good in life, how can I raise my kids? How can I be a good friend? How can I be a good mother? How can I be a good person if I'm not first? So I gotta be first, okay, and first God, and then me, and then everybody else come along. And I'm thinking, man, I can honestly say I'm truly happy at this point in my life.
Yeah. And that's what it's all. And that's what it's all about. You're at a place in your life where you're at peace with your decisions and with the things that you've done and the decisions that you're about to make. I mean, we don't have time for just to deal with inconsistencies and people that are not consistent with who they are or any type of support they give. I just let that type of stuff fall to the wayside. I deal with whoever deals with me, and I deal with people that's real. And you and Unbothered Mimi have always been a constant. Since I've met you, there's never been any to where I doubt any type of loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Or I doubt how you guys feel about me, because you come to me out of genuine love and respect. And you approach me and treat me in the way I would treat you. And like I said many times, it's a reflection of who we are to each other and to other people. Now, some people recognize that, the queens within us, and other people, they don't. So, and they're usually the ones that fall by the wayside. You don't see them no more, or they fleeting in whatever they decide to do, which means they here one moment, gone the next. So that's what I look for. Is just consistency. And I'm saying, you my girl, you consistent. You consistent. I don't ever have to worry about you in that.
I don't change, because I'll tell you, I don't like that shit. I keep it 100, which I don't like shit. I'll tell you, it's hard for me to hold my tongue. And I just posted my twin sister. Andrea Lynch got a twin sister, you guys. She on the community wall, okay? Everybody don't know I got a twin sister, but I do got a twin sister. She's on my community wall. But they all feel like I'm a little extra, okay? They all feel like I'm a little extra. And I posted that on my Facebook page today. My best friend, shout out to Dottie Lynch. He posted on my Facebook. He said, "No, sis, you ain't a little extra. You just being you." And I am a little extra. That's just who I am, and I ain't gonna change. And I'm not gonna change for nobody. I am a little extra, but I know how to play a team, be a team player. I know how to do all that. But extra, yeah. Yes, I have a twin sister. She's on my community wall. Real talk, Trevin. And she's on my community wall, but she feel like I'm a little extra too. Okay. But her name is Adrian, and mine is Andrea. Yeah. So and I have an older sister too. Okay. Her name is Angie. So but they feel like I'm a little extra, but my twin sister, she always been a little quiet. I'm always been the one who's outspoken. That's just who I am. And but we getting along, and for my birthday, both of my sisters are coming on the live for my birthday party, because I want you guys to know a part of me that I keep hidden. I just don't say it, because you know how the YouTube streets, they dox motherfuckers around here. I'm just being honest, okay? And so but I'm gonna bring my sisters on here, and y'all can ask the questions, since everybody thinks that.
I have a question, Miss Lynch.
Go ahead. Come on with it today. It's questions.
Who throwing this birthday party for you this year?
But since you didn't know you was. No, it's not two Andreas. Her name is Adrian. Okay. And no, she ain't like me. She a little quiet. I'm a little outspoken. She a little quiet. Okay. But yes, I have a twin sister, and we're both fabulous. At gonna be 47. She has 3 kids. Okay. And so yeah. So yes, I have a twin sister.
Here I go planning a birthday party for the person that don't like surprises.
I don't like surprises. Okay, yes, I don't like surprises, but yes. But yes, I have a twin sister, and my sister. I said, my older sister gonna say, "But sis, what if your daughter have a twin? Both of you and their dad are twins." I said, "Oh God." But being a grandma, and you know what? Being a grandma, I wouldn't change it for the world. And I'm happy to see my kid's daddy be a grandfather, because he's gonna be a great grandfather. But it's gonna be some challenging us being grandparents, okay? But you know what? Maybe God has said it's time for y'all to make a resolution and bring the kids back together. So I'm excited for this new journey of being a grandma. And
Well, I'm just gonna live through you, honey, because I don't know nothing about that yet. My 20-year-old, thank you, Jesus, don't have no babies out there running around. So
yes, I know.
um,
I told my son. He called me. My son says, "Mom, you gonna be a grandma," and then he gonna say, "I said, I know you gonna be buying Jordans for the baby," and he's excited too. So it's a change in our life, and man, I welcome the change. You know, she has so much love. This baby is gonna have so much love from my friends, from the family, from everything, and this year has really changed my life. And man, I'm just doing a damn thing. So sis, real mamas, you know, she always got something to say too, you know.
what I say? I don't got nothing to say.
Mm-mm.
What happened?
Mm.
What I
Yes, Real Talk 87. We're having a debate. You know, we're gonna be having a debate, and bring your drinks, bring it, because Derek gonna lose. He think he gonna win. He think he know too much shit anyway. But we're gonna have a debate. But see, what I said is I ain't never scared. You know, he think he knows so much. You know. Imagine my shot. He always feel like he knows so much. Okay, just get on my damn nerves. But it's gonna be epic. Okay.
Well, Andrea Lynch, I will be happy to throw your birthday party.
Okay. Yeah, don't underestimate this sister. Guy go real time. Don't underestimate Andrea. Okay. So I know some shit. Derek think he know everything. You know, he think he could you know, black men get on my nerves sometimes. So some of them get on my nerves.
So what do you call it? See, I'm not well versed in too many sports, but what do you call it when the two opponents come together and they talking all that smack in each other's faces and stuff to get everybody hyped up for the fight? I mean, what do you call that? Y'all in the chat help me out.
They call a hype man. They call a hype man.
I thought that was like with the rappers and stuff. You know, people going, put your hands up, put your hands up, I thought that was like a hype man.
But you can have it in debate too, honey.
Okay.
But see, Derek think he wearing motherfucking glasses and he's smart. I'm telling y'all, he think he wearing glasses. He motherfucking
I'm dying.
He wearing glasses and he think he's smart.
He said you think you got on magical glasses to make you smarter than everybody else. See, the shade, I love it.
And he think, because he read goddamn books. He read all the damn time. See, I have time. I got to be on the internet. I got children. He don't have no kids running around. And then that's why he texts my ass at 5 in the fucking morning. Okay, I don't get no damn sleep. Shit.
Dang. Are you still in the chat? You getting blasted? Where you at? Oh my God.
You're going to have this study with Andre. We're back in college, okay? He be thinking he all over there reading them damn books. I was like, nigga, stay out them damn books, okay? Shit, you know, man, reading those. Yeah, he think he put them damn glasses on. He damn smart. He got my nerves too.
Ooh,
y'all
talking cash money shit to each other.
Yes, but it's gonna be lit. I feel like this debate is gonna be lit. It's gonna be entertaining, and this is what everybody want to see anyway. Come on now, y'all don't want to see this. Y'all know me and him. We go round and round. Sometimes we gotta cuss each other out to get our point across.
But it's done in love, and it's
done for love. Okay, done for love. I'm so glad I met all you guys on YouTube, man. Y'all have really changed my life. Y'all have been some inspiration in my life. I'm going to be there if Andrea invite me. It was something. Hey, what you think about What was something I want to ask you?
Ask me?
Yeah.
Oh Lord. What is it?
What you think about Chris Cuomo and his brother?
I think it runs in the family.
What? What? Did you say that?
I'm a yes, I did say that. I
Oh,
think it
God.
runs in the family. I mean, I'm not surprised by Chris Cuomo at all. I'm just not.
Mhm.
I think a
Okay,
lot of
cool.
stuff is
So
going to be
I,
exposed
okay,
probably
so I got
between
a
this
question.
year
I
and
got
this
a question.
year.
Hold on, time out. I got a question. So, do you think Chris
Mhm.
Cuomo should have got fired because he helped his brother? Because Chris Cuomo's job,
Not
his,
not because he helped his brother.
mhm,
I think that if he had an allegation or something, or allegations come up against him, then
mhm,
maybe that was grounds for dismissal. But as far as helping his brother, I think a lot of them need to get off that bullshit. And let me tell you what I mean by that. I
mhm.
don't know how many people in high places have used their
Hey,
position or
Sarkonas.
their knowledge in order to help a family member, a
Mhm.
friend, a girlfriend, or whatever,
Okay.
either get off of charges or either
Mhm,
get lesser charges. A lot of people use their connections all the time
mhm,
to do things like that. So
mhm,
if it's now, I don't know the whole story.
mhm,
But if he was using his position as a lawyer to
mhm,
advise his brother on the moves to make him what to do, then I don't feel like that should be held against him, because let's be real.
mhm,
If you was in a situation like that and you had a family member going through that certain situation, you
uh-huh.
telling me if you had knowledge on how to help them, you wouldn't?
You damn right. I'm helping my sister, my brother. I'm helping you.
So
Real
I don't think he should have
and shit.
lost his job for that. But I think that they birds of a feather flock together, and I do think it is some truth to him maybe sexual harassing other females, and I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Okay. Well, come on.
I just think that this one just had the courage to speak up, but I feel like it's more. But that's only because I've seen little things and heard little things over the years.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want everybody else to make their own informed decision. And like I said, I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay, so Tristan Thompson and Khloe Kardashian. I knew that motherfucker was gonna cheat again. This bitch is dumb. Okay, I said dumb, dumb. Chloe tired. Chloe, are you tired of dealing with trashy niggas? Are you tired, Chloe?
No.
You're a damn plumber.
Well, her real daddy was a trashy nigga, right? Shout out to OJ Simpson. Anyways,
do you know how much he?
wait a minute, that was a little crick in my throat, y'all. I gotta drink something on that. Yeah.
Okay. Do you know how? Do you know how we? I don't feel bad for her. I'm like, he did it once, he did it twice. Bitch, you dumb now.
I would agree what Ava Rain said. I think that they discovered that Chris helped his brother with legal information, so that resulted in his termination.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I just think the whole system of it all is kind of hypocritical, because I bet you one of their I mean, like I said, it depends on what kind of legal information he helped them with. Now, he was giving him advice like as far as legal advice. Mm-hmm. To be truthful with y'all, I don't see nothing wrong with that. I don't.
Me either. I don't see nothing
and
wrong.
If it was not reflective towards his job or where he worked at, mm-hmm. I don't see no problem with that either. Because like I said, any of us who's ever been in trouble, we got knowledge of a situation. Yeah. And we've been through a situation. Somebody comes to us for any type of advice, whether it be legal or personal or otherwise, we're going to give them the knowledge we know to help them through whatever they're going through. So if he was doing it for that reason, yes. But as far as the allegation of sexual harassment and stuff like that, I'm not surprised.
Okay. I think CNN is on bullshit, and I say they on bullshit. So all of a sudden, Chris helped his brother. All of a sudden, Chris do this. Chris do. I'm sorry, I got a text. But Chris do this, and all of a sudden now Chris had sexual harassment. CNN, you're a motherfucking lie. Because if you knew he was sexual harassing somebody, why that shit didn't come out before this? Don't play. You on bullshit,
I stand on. I kind of think it's some truth to the sexual harassment allegations, and that's not because of what his brother did, but I do. I'm gonna hush up, because then I'm going into other territory that I'm not going to go into when it comes to that situation, because I might know a little something about a little something. So But just saying, but as far as him getting fired because he helped out his brother, I do feel that was bullshit. And I also feel like as far as allegations, I feel like it might be some truth to it, but everybody is innocent till proven guilty, right? So
that's what the United States said, but that's a motherfucking lie. Black folks is guilty. We gotta prove that we not guilty. Okay, I'm just saying, keep it at 100. Stop lying over here. We keep 100 over here. Black folks is guilty first. We gotta prove that we ain't guilty.
Well, there's as far as journalistic integrity, I can probably go through several people on like 5 different networks that don't need to be their asses where they are. So it's like, I just feel like it's hypocrisy at its finest. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Especially when it comes to
back to Chloe. We done with Chris. Back to Chloe. Back to Chloe. And I'm see. I told y'all, Chloe thought she didn't have a nigga. Okay, let me tell you why I say that. See, Chloe thought she didn't have a nigga. We know niggas, and we know black men. So it's 2 different things. But Chloe thought she didn't have a nigga. You know why I say she thought she had a nigga? Because he ain't from the United States. He from Canada. I was like, he's still a nigga. For real. Chloe, I'm telling y'all, she thought she didn't have a nigga.
I ain't trying to be funny, but I don't give a damn about none of them Kardashians at all.
I'm telling you, Chloe felt. Chloe had to deal with a lot of black men, okay? But she felt like we know there was niggas anyway because they were cheating on her ass. She can't never find a black man don't cheat on her ass. Let's keep it 100, okay? But Chloe, I'm telling y'all, Chloe thought she didn't have a nigga. And I think she had a nigga because he just didn't know he was. You can still be a nigga from Canada. You can still be a nigga from Africa. You can still be a nigga, okay? So Chloe thought she didn't have a nigga, but I'm like, Chloe, he cheated on you once. Okay, this my client, Chloe. If he left the baby mama, the first baby mama, and didn't give a fuck about her ass, and now he had one with you, and he was cheating on you when you was having that baby. Now Chloe think he don't cheat on her again, and this dumb bitch said we still.
But what makes you think that she don't know that? I mean, the celebrities put up glasses all the time, pretending like they are involved or they don't know about the situation.
Okay, and I have a problem with her ass.
Chloe know about what Tristan out there doing. She's not stupid. She just don't want to look stupid to us. But she not stupid.
So now I have a motherfucking problem with Chloe. Okay, because Chloe was my motherfucking girl on Kardashian. I couldn't stand Kim ass. I couldn't and Courtney get on my motherfucking nerves. Okay, so Chloe was the girl. She was a fat girl. She was pretty, but she was my girl on Kardashian. I love Chloe, but ever since she got that surgery,
I ain't like now.
She don't got skinny now, and she don't lost herself. And I'm like, Chloe, so you okay for him cheating on you again? And he offered the girl this a Christian, okay? He's stupid too. He offered the girl almost $75,000. Talking about I'm finna retire from the NBA, and I ain't gonna have no money, nigga. We gonna still come out from child support, you dumbass. Well, I have shit to say now.
Andrea,
yes.
This is the most time in one sitting that I've heard you say nigga. The whole time we've been ever doing that. Girl. I'm just like,
my girlfriend said, Dre, Chloe felt like Christian one like the other black men that she don't been with. I'm telling you, she felt like Tristan Thompson is from Canada. He ain't gonna do me like the other black men done her. Okay.
We don't, but how do you assume that's how she felt? That's what I'm trying to pick up on, because I see it as this. The Kardashian women see black men as trophies, and that's how they use them. They use them for clout, they use them for fame, they use them so they can make sure all their kids are by the same person. Now, I mean, I don't really look at them as really nothing but, I mean, the success and everything that they had is just attributed to one person deciding that even though she played like on the show, and that's where I had to disconnect with. Mm-hmm. She played with Kim Clay on the show, that she didn't know that that sex tapes was released. You a damn lie. You knew, you profited from it. You gained a lot of fame and fortune on it. Your family built a lot of their fame and fortune off of that, branched out into their own businesses. They were smart in how they maneuver, and then they figured out, hey, we get with these black men, they got record deals, they got basketball, football, whatever have you. They have these contracts. That's more money, that's more clout. Hey, let's appeal to the black people. Let's appropriate their culture. I mean, I see them for what they are, so I don't give them any space to rent in my mind at all. Period.
But
what else you want to talk about? Because I don't like. I can't. I mean, Kardashians. I just can't. I'm sorry.
I just felt like, okay. So it was an article about a private school. It was a teacher. Okay, so these kids, these black kids, they go to a private school. Okay, the teacher was at the school talking about slavery. Okay, and then the white children said, y'all lucky that slavery is no longer habit.
So I heard about that.
Should the teacher get fired? I'm just asking, should the teacher get fired, or should be on administrative leave, or should she be recommended and let her come back to her job? I'm just asking your question, okay?
You already know my answer to that.
Well, come on with it, sister.
My answer is no. Take your ass on. Don't come back to the school. I don't want you teaching my kids. My black children, no. We already have so much against us as it is. Period. I mean, and just in everything. And from when we get in our car to drive down the street, from when we go in a store to shop, they automatically look at us before they look at anybody else because they think we might steal something. I don't want my children have to go through so much already. I don't want them going to school, sitting up in the class where they already got to face other kids is probably calling them all kinds of stuff, bullying, whatever situation going on in school. Now they have to go sit up in the class with a teacher that they know is openly racist and people condone it. Fuck no.
So do you think she should be fired?
She need to find somewhere else to go. They need to fire her. She felt too comfortable saying it.
Okay, can I ask a question? Is that part of history? I'm just asking some questions now this morning. Just asking questions. Is that part of history?
But they don't even teach our history in the school. They teach the whitewash version of history.
Well, you ain't gotta get tested with me, bitch.
Well, girl, I'm passionate just like you on certain things, honey. I'm passionate. I'm passionate.
You're passionate. Okay, I see that.
Especially about this, because I'll go up to a school quick for mine. Yes, I will.
Okay, so what did she say? Look, I'm gonna change my teaching habits. It's her first offense.
I don't give a fuck. Nope.
What? Is that what you said?
That's what I said. Push your ass to another school district that's gonna put up with it. Move around. I don't want you teaching my kids. I will stand out there. I will pick it. I will call the principal. Then I'll get to them. I'll call the school board. I'll show up to the school board meetings. No, ma'am. I don't want you teaching my children.
Okay.
Take your ass on up to the mountains of Tennessee, where it's hard, where you can teach that kind of rhetoric and they'll fly.
Okay, but it's shortage of teachers, and I'm just asking some questions.
Don't care. Bye-bye.
Okay, but it's been shortage of teachers, and since the pandemic, and I'm just asking. So she got to get fired? She can't. Is a shortage of teachers? I mean, I'm just asking.
Okay. So
hey, Rodney, how you doing?
All right. So because it's a shortage of teachers, we just want to condone the behavior and let her say and do whatever she wants, because now she feels like she has job security because of the shortage. And so what's stopping her from smacking our child when they say something that we don't like? What's stopping her from putting that child out the classroom because, hey, it's too many black kids in here. I want to even it out some. I mean, I'm not giving nobody a pass because of a damn shortage. Sorry.
Okay, well, tell me how you really feel this morning. Tell me how you really feel this morning.
That's how I feel.
Rodney got a question. Okay, I see Rodney got a question. Let's read Rodney's question, real mama. You see Rodney's question?
I have a question. My question is, why do we idolize the Samaritan woman?
Is that for the Kardashians? That's what Rodney asked you this morning. Rodney, I was just asking some questions, Rodney. I mean, it's a hot topic. I see it's on Instagram. Everybody asking what's wrong with Chloe. Okay, I just asked the question myself. I'm just asking, Rodney. Ain't that big a deal, okay?
Right, Sarkonis. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the teacher should get fired. Okay, I got another question for you. Let's go on with this other topic. Okay, I get the
you got me on here trying to get me all heated up, girl.
Yeah, I get to ask you some questions today.
Wow. Oh yeah. Okay, I see how we doing.
Yeah, you see how we doing. Okay, so how do you feel about Jussie Smollett? Is he going to jail or not?
Who?
You know,
Jussie Smollett.
Yes.
Jussie Smollett. Jussie.
Do we feel sorry for
Jussie? I got my ass beat by Magna, but it really wasn't Magna. It was two African dudes. Jussie.
Yes,
that's Jussie we talking about. Child.
You don't give a fuck. That's what the word is.
I wish I had a little theme song I could play.
Okay, so how about this? How do you feel about Stevie J is requesting spousal support from Faith Evans?
I feel like
okay, I got a question. Hold on, man. I'm gonna reverse this question. Should a man, okay, let's a real man, because brothers always say they're a real man around here.
Lord.
Should a man ask a woman for spousal support? I want to know.
Don't women ask for spousal support if they need it?
Yeah, what you say again? Come on with it. What you say?
Don't women ask for spousal support when they need it?
Yes.
If Stevie J feel like he need it and Faith got it, who are we to question him about going for what the law says he's rightfully entitled to?
Hold on a minute. That motherfucker ain't getting no child support. And I'll tell you why. Because I live in motherfucking California. You ain't been married to her that long. Okay, you ain't getting out of her ass. Go on with your business.
Shit. Go on with your shit. Face cheese looking rat-faced ass either.
What you say?
Fact still remains, even though I don't like Stevie J looking. Don't he look like a rat? Shut up, Yolanda. Shut up. Okay. Listen. Even though I don't like Stevie J's rat looking face arse, and I said it. Mm-hmm. The fact still remains that Stevie, if just like a woman, a man has the right to request spousal support, just like who was that girl from American Idol? Her husband requested spousal support from her because she made the income. We both clearly know Stevie J ain't made a hit in decades, and he really don't do much. Faith knew what she was getting into when she married him. They've been friends for years, so she should have protected herself. Accordingly, I would have. I'd be like, baby, I love you, and that D is good, but can you sign right here, and make sure you date right there, and make sure you initial right here. That's how I would handle that. That's right, Kelly Clarkson. So I feel like,
well, she makes more money.
So was a man.
She makes more money. She makes more money. Hold on a minute. Let's keep it 100. She makes more money. She's traveling a lot, and the kids, the ex-hubby had the kids a lot. So yes, of course you're gonna have to pay his ass. What you doing? You on the road a lot. You got a talk show, so you ain't got time to be being a full-time mother. Let's keep it 100. But Stevie J, they ain't been married, but what, two or 3 years? He ain't gonna get shit out of her. You gotta be married.
If the law say he entitled, he will. If they say,
wait, hold on a minute. We got rules in California. Okay, we got rules. Slow you roll now. I've been through this shit, so I know. Okay,
but you've been through it on a woman's perspective. You haven't been through it as far as when it comes to a man.
And that's that bullshit. I wish my ex-husband would have put some child support.
Andrea, I'm your husband. I'm gonna say, hey,
you lost your damn mind.
You making all the money, baby, and you know I'm not gonna be able to make it without you. So can you kick me a little alimony or something?
Look, I got alimony for I got alimony for 4 years, and my ex-husband paid for 5 years. Okay, so I mean
exactly, Sarkonos.
I just don't understand how he gonna be asking her for some money. and you ain't been married to her for 3 years.
We see you got nervous for the bullshit it is, but I'm just saying if he can get it, he gonna get it. If the law feels like he's entitled to it, he's gonna get it. She should have protected herself. She know who she married. She known this man for too long not to know. She's seen how he's done other females. She knows how he moves. I love me some Faith Evans, but we love her music. We don't know Faith Evans, the woman. Just like really, we don't know Stevie J, the man, except for what he portrayed on reality TV. We don't know what goes on behind closed doors with these people, except for these little sneaky videos that pop up every once in a while when somebody's doing it for clout or they're trying to make a name for themselves or get money out of a situation that they see is trending.
And I just like I feel like Mary J. Blige had to pay alimony for what? I mean, you taking my money after I don't work hard for that money. I was no.
Ooh, Derek, you trying to see?
You gonna get blocked over here fucking with me, okay? Today this morning, I'm not playing with you, Derek. You better go on but yourself. You know, I ain't gotta have a debate with your ass. You better go on, leave me alone, okay? Sure. So I'm just it's another story I had. Okay, hold on, man. I gotta find that other story. One more story I wanted to ask you about. Okay. Okay.
Is this real? What real mama's got to say today? Child, put me on the hot seat.
It's what real mama's got to say, because you know Andrea always got her opinion, but I just love to have a conversation with you, my sis. You know, I got some. See, you know, I always give my opinion. Let's hear yours.
That's right. Sarkonis. We want
prenup. Oh yeah. We want prenup. That's what Kanye West said. I know him and Kim Kardashian got one. We want prenup. Okay. Woo, we gonna prenup. Okay, so
that's why all her investments are protected. I hear that.
Yeah, Kim did the right thing. She ain't stupid. I never said she was stupid. Okay, so what about Joel Osteen? They said they one of the found 500 some money behind the toilet.
Did you say Joel Osteen?
Yes. They found money behind the toilet. Okay, I'm just saying, in the church.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. Run that back. They found money behind the toilet for Joel Osteen. Was he hiding money? What's going on?
They said that it was a church in a toilet in the bathroom was loose. They had somebody come fix it. The plumber fixed it, and he found a scubby of $500 in the envelope. Okay,
he making off with the church's money.
Man, we started to ask.
But he been doing that though, right in front of their faces now. Y'all, I used to live in Houston, Texas. Okay. And when in towards that area, and I'm very familiar with Joel Osteen because I at one point attended his church, and let me tell you the experience that I got when I was there.
Give me the details, girl. I'm interested to hear, girl.
Okay, when I attended his church, first of all, it's very impersonal. It's just a whole bunch of people packed into a very large space, basically. His wife, you could freeze ice. You could freeze water on her ass. That's how she was.
Okay.
She just sat right up in the front. I saw people trying to acknowledge her, speak to her. She was looking at them like they had dirt on them. And that's me from my personal experience watching from going there with one of my friends who invited me to go to one of his sermons.
How you doing?
Joel Osteen to me has always been disingenuous. I don't like the way he preached. I don't trust somebody who smiles that big, teeth that big. I'm just saying. And he just looked at he was a shyster to me. So I never really got a good feeling or even went back to his church again. Okay. And then when the situation happened with, I think it was flooding in Houston, and I think it was the hurricane, and he basically closed his doors to people that needed shelter. And a lot of them were people that patroned his establishment. I mean, that people should have saw who the hell he was then. I've been seeing who he was. He's not his father.
I didn't know he had a father that was preaching.
Rodney, I'm gonna have to disagree with you as regards to Creflo Dollar. I had never experience with with that. But as far as Joel Osteen, no.
how about TD Jakes and Clifford? But
I mean, I don't really know too much about TD Jakes.
I don't too much know about TD Jakes. I mean, that's something I'm not interested in, and I really don't give a damn about. I'm being honest, because I don't feel like everybody can preach right. Like I don't feel like everybody can do something like that. I'm just sorry, and I just don't. Sometimes the mega. I'll keep it 100. The mega church is not a church. It's business. It's business first, not personal. It's business.
Right there, right.
And that's why I do not. That's why I do not. I like to keep my church home as small as I can, because the big churches are big businesses now. And to me, the churches when I was growing up was out there helping the community, helping each other, and I don't see that now. So I don't really care for that, and so I don't really watch all them.
The feeling was imperfect. And then when I heard about Joel Osteen, and really I don't like when a lot of the pastors and stuff, when I see them, but they openly flaunt. The ones that I'm leery of, the ones that openly flaunt their wealth.
Yes.
And I remember experience with Joel Osteen where he got flown in a helicopter from a helicopter for one of his and I said, oh, okay, wow, all right. I wasn't amazed by it, but I was just thinking to myself, what was the purpose when you could have just drove? But anyway, I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. When it comes to matters of God and spirituality, I'm more spiritual in nature. I don't feel like in order to, and people might disagree, I don't feel like I need to go to a brick and mortar building in order to speak to my Lord and Savior. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? So if I find a church home, that's good. But all in all, a lot of the churches that I have visited, big or small, you encounter people, you encounter things within that church that turn you off to going.
Yep.
The very things they preach against.
Yep.
It's happening right in front of their faces in their churches. And a lot of pastors, ministers or whatever, they're blind to these things. They tend to either ignore them and they don't confront the issues within their own church head on. So that did turn me off to going to churches for a very long time. And just recently I started really going back because I found,
I just went back to church my damn self. And the reason I was gone from church because to me it had became big business. It had became excuse me, impersonal, and it became with the women a high fashion show. I'm like, what the hell? And I'm like, it's not for me, and so I just didn't do it. And I was raised coming up that the church was supposed to help the community. I was raised the church was supposed to help the single mamas. I was raised the church was supposed to help the sick and the shut. And I don't feel like they doing that now. And I got a damn problem with it. And it's just like I'm turned off. I'm turned off from it. It's big business and big money, and I'm good.
Well, with Joel Osteen, I'm just like, I'm not surprised. I'm surprised that he hid it behind a toilet. That tells me that maybe he is filtering or pilfering money. It just screams illegal or something nefarious is going on. Yes. So for that much money to be found of that nature, especially since not too long ago,
in a toilet. Oh,
especially not so long ago, they were blasting him for all the PP loans. Or I might be using the wrong terminology, so I know y'all who are more well versed are going to correct me. But I know it was either PPP or PPE loans or whatever that he received, and he couldn't really explain what he used the money for. So. And I know he's under blast for that. But whenever I see his name come across anything, I pay it dust. I'm gonna tell you.
Okay. Okay. Now Travis Scott put it today. Travis Scott is asking the judge to dismiss all them lawsuits against him because he said he's innocent in this tragedy. What is your thoughts, my sis? Okay.
Andrea, you really trying to get me today.
Yes, I'm
You
always
you really trying to get me today.
No, you always got me on that's that bullshit. Give me my opinion. Let's come on with yours today. You free, you got time. We got time. What is your opinion about Travis Scott?
Okay. Now I did see where recently he offered to pay for the funeral of I think the youngest victim, and the father declined. They turned him down.
Yes.
This is what I feel.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that for one, I just with that whole situation, it has so many moving components to it, so many things that went wrong, so many people that should have just had just y'all common sense. If your venue only fits 50,000 people, okay, why would you sell at capacity, knowing the limited space that you have, knowing that people will be like sardines in a can? Why didn't you put an age limitation on it? Why are you going to have kids when you know what type of concerts you throw? You know you rage. Y'all know you do the mosh pits. You know you incite these type of emotions in people. So I do feel like he does hold responsibility. But he doesn't hold all the responsibility. The venue holds the responsibility. The promotion company is responsible because they're the ones who hold the insurances and everything else. All in all, it's under him. He is the artist, so everybody's going to look at him. They're going to go after him. So for him to say that he doesn't have any responsibility, to me, it's like, dude, you do. You do hold some responsibility. You might not hold all of it, but you hold some. So that's just amazing that would even come out his mouth. And now that it's gotten so bad, now he wants to kind of remove himself from the situation. You can't do that because you helped incite a lot of this shit that's going on. And I mean, I don't know if people have seen previous concerts he's been in. He's also Houstontown native, so I'm familiar with the type of stuff that happens at his concerts. So I mean, like I said, it's a lot of moving components from why would you allow your young child to go to a concert to where my ass would have been out as soon as I seen the people rushing the gates. I don't care how much money
I was claustrophobic. Too many damn people for me. I'm sorry.
Do you have an awareness of your surroundings? Because me, even when I'm going to a sporting event, I'm aware of my surroundings. I bet you I know where the bathrooms are, where the exits are. That's just me. Even when I'm going into a club and it's packed or a party, I'm looking around. You know, I'm
how many exes they got. I mean, I be looking around too. How many exes they got? Blah 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 blah. Okay, sis, are you ready for the big question? I've been waiting for it to get you with this one. Okay, are you ready? We got Travis Scott. Are you ready? Ready?
Well, yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay, so you remember the white couple with the kid who shot the school up? The question I have to you is, who holds responsibility and accountability?
Lord have mercy. For me,
yes.
Y'all get mad, y'all just gonna get mad.
Come on with it today.
And the parents need to be put in jail as well. And let me tell you why I feel that way. Because if you know your child has behavioral issues, you know your damn child. Let's be real. Y'all know your children. And you know, sometimes as parents, we can do the best we can by our kids, but they're gonna go whatever way they're gonna go. They're gonna, because it's their path, it's their journey to go on. So if you know your child has behavioral issues, why in the hell would you even think about purchasing them a gun or teaching them how to shoot? Especially if you see and they have tendencies to be violent. Or they have tendencies to be, I wouldn't be like, oh, son, you're depressed. Lord, let me go buy you a gun and we're going to go out shooting on the range. That'll make you feel better. Instead of finding out why they're depressed, why they're down, what's going on with them emotionally. Because these are the same kids that we look up and we see they're going into school and they feeling like their way of solving the issue or a problem is by pulling out a gun. Nobody's using their hands anymore where you can live to fight another day. They pulling out weapons. They blowing up schools. They shooting. They stabbing. They doing all types of crazy shit.
Well, do you think that school? Because shout out to Leo Lyon, okay? Because she had this conversation. But do you think the school, when the school said that he was looking online at ammunition, should they call CPS and the cops right then? That's my question.
1 second.
Okay.
And see, I didn't even know that part. So the school was aware. If you like, well, let me tell you about my children's school. If it's even a problem with my children, I know about it because the counselor will call me or a teacher will call me because I have them open lines of communication where they let me know when things are going on with my kids, and I'm a parent that shows up and shows out for mine. So therefore, those lines of communication is open. So therefore, if my child, if it's something wrong or they're acting a certain type of way or they or behavior is seen that they're like, okay, this is not usually this child, that I know about it. They're calling me, they're talking to me about it. So I feel like if the school felt or they had an inkling, I don't know about the liability portion of it, but if they had an inkling or if they seen that he's looking up ammunition and bullets with the atmosphere that we're living in, the political climate with everything going on, you telling me no red flags, no bells went off, and they were like, well, let me go ahead and call his parents and talk to him.
They did
ammunition online.
They did contact the parents. But what I'm saying to me, and this is called Andrea Lynch's opinion because this is over here on my channel, and I feel like it in California, right here. Let's just keep 100. Okay. If I was told I was late picking up my children, and the teacher said, Miss Lynch, I work on the other side of town. If you late again, they don't call CPS on you. Okay. So my thing is this: they call CPS when they ever feel like it, when they want to. How about that? So my thing is this: if you seen that he was had a drawing on a picture, blood and stuff, you see he was looking up ammunition. To me,
okay. So Rodney, I didn't know about all those details because the only thing that I saw was basically the little bit that Andrea said and what I saw in news reports and everything else. So if the school did have that much information, yes, they should be held liable. Yes. But I know for damn sure those parents should be.
Yeah,
and that's my opinion. And that's something I'm not going to change.
Somebody said, "Well, contact the parents." What? Contact the parent? No, I'm contacting the sheriff department, the police department, and CPS. Okay, that's what I'm contacting.
They refused to take him home, April, because they probably didn't want to deal with him either. Let's be real about it. They know their child. They know that child has behavior problems. So what I'm saying is why buy him? I'm really perplexed by that. But anywho, I just feel like they should have some legal responsibility in it as well.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask a question because this was a question posed, and I want to know your opinion, sis. Okay, I got to know your opinion. How do you feel? Okay, let's scratch this situation. But how do you feel if children under the age of 18 go to a school, shoot up the school, and kill some children? Should parents be responsible and be culprit for that? That's what I want to know.
What it breaks down when it comes to that, it breaks down.
Okay, hold on a minute. And I don't care if they black, white, blue, or purple. What's your answer?
Well, I don't care about that neither, but nonetheless, it depends on the circumstance because kids are under influence. They could have got the gun from their friend, wherever they got the gun. If they didn't get the gun from their parents, and they went and got it on their own volition.
I'll give you another scenario. The scenario is the gun belongs to the parents. And it's not locked up. It's laying around under a damn couch, pillow. I don't give a damn.
Like with that scenario, then yes, the parents should get in trouble for it because they need to have their gun on a lock and key, or you know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, the parents should be liable because they leaving this shit lying around for anybody to access. So yeah, I mean that's a no-brainer. But of course, if you get into the realm of law, you already know they're gonna break it down to basically where the child got the gun from. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think. Like just with that whole situation, it depends on how they got their hands on the gun. Like who provided them with the gun. Because we can't go after parents. Your child is out there and they with a group of friends and their friend hands them a gun and say, hey, go shoot this person. And they go shoot that person. You know what I'm saying? We can't put the parents in jail for that because he didn't get the gun from them.
So it's case by case. Case by
Yes,
case.
case by case thing.
Okay. Well, come on with it. I got one more. Okay. It's his father, African American. His daughter is 3, 4. I think she's 3 or 4 years old. The mother passed away. She had a disease, so she passed away. I forgot what the disease was, but unfortunately, the little girl was killed by her brother. Yeah, I think it was a brother. A brother. Should a father be accountable because the gun was under the couch?
That's a hard way to go. I didn't know about that one. Now, so you stating that she died because of the other child had access to the gun under the couch.
He got the father's gun under the couch and killed his sister.
The father didn't have the gun under lock and key, right?
No, he didn't. Should he be charged? Should he be charged with child endangerment and negligence?
He should have had the gun in the prospective states under lock and key. Or you know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah. Sorry. Why would you own a weapon and not secure it or not put it somewhere where you know your children won't get to it or have it? Why the hell would you put it under a couch? Kids' toys roll up underneath the couch. You know what I'm saying? When we cleaning and doing our household chores, we find everything and anything under the couch. Especially when you got kids. Kids look underneath the couch for things that they need. I mean, to me, it's just like, okay, you're gonna have a weapon, secure the weapon. Or prepare to go to jail if something happens in regards to your kids or somebody else that gets their hands on it. Unless it's stolen out your house. Come on now. This is common sense, people. You're going to own a weapon, secure it. That's it.
You know, my children know how to shoot because their daddy took them to Georgia and learned how to shoot. But the one thing is my ex-husband does own 9 guns. Okay. But the thing is, my son, if my son go to his school, shoot it up, we will be responsible for it because it's California rules. And so he keeps it in the safe. And my both of my children are gun carriers, but they keep it in the lock and key because their dad has showed them what the safety are with guns and carrying it. Bullets don't got no name, and I told my children that it don't got a name. So I wanted them to learn how to shoot correctly and shoot right and aim. And so I do find some of these parents, and I'm saying some of us in the Black community, if we gonna keep guns in our house, keep them locked up from the kids. And because I just don't understand why you think that it's okay when you got young children in the house. Because I'm thinking about
even if you're living in a state where there is no gun lock law.
Yes.
Still common sense. Well, I gotta remember common sense. Like my mama said, common sense ain't common to everybody. You got people out there walking around with street smarts, no book sense. You got people with book sense, no street smarts. That type of situation. But for me, common sense. If I'm buying something that I know is dangerous, I know that can potentially end somebody's life, like a gun or a knife or a weapon. I'm gonna put it on the lock and key. My kids won't know that I have it until I pull it out and have to use it to protect my house and my children. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's how I roll. So the very fact that you got people just placing it in places where I feel like it makes it very accessible to anybody that walks in their home, don't sit up there and look surprised when they come and put the handcuffs on you and take you off. It's your weapon and you didn't secure it.
Okay, so remember that mother who was on a Zoom call and her son killed her? Remember that mother, that Black mother was on a Zoom call in Florida? And her son killed her? They locked up the daddy.
Okay, so was that okay?
They locked up the daddy because they said that they found child endangerment, negligent, and they found that he left his gun laying around the house.
Well, there you go.
This is why I teach my young boys to kill the sound funny, but I do. This is because they don't have gun proper training. Well, I definitely think, but let me tell you something. White folks they teach their kids how to shoot at 6 years old. They start training them right then. Okay, just be honest and tell the truth. And I just feel like sometimes us as folks, if you're gonna be a gun carrier, I don't have a problem with that. If you're gonna be a gun carrier, you're gonna be a gun owner. Just be responsible. That's all I'm saying.
You brought some high topics up in here. My kids about to get out of school in a minute.
Okay, well, this was fun. This was fun to have your
fun. You put my ass on the hot seat in front of everybody. Fun.
You always got me on the hot seat. Give my damn opinion. Shoot, yours off today.
Well, that's that bullshit is.
That's that bullshit.
Andrea Lynch. So of course I'm going to ask you questions and then chime in. My little something. But I had no idea you was gonna bring me on here and put my ass on the hot seat.
But I had to, just come on here, see what you think. When I take my young boys out to hunt, they kill. It's a lesson behind it. Okay, I got you, Rodney. I got you. I understand. But everybody don't know how to shoot, Rodney. Okay, I'm just being honest. Some of these wannabe gangsters shoot wrong and get innocent bystanders are getting shot. Oh, thank you, Spike, for the good topics. She's getting my sis because she's always getting me and getting me out here to give my opinion.
But I hope you got some more good topics for that bullshit that's happening Wednesday.
Look, I tell you, I ain't never scared. I always got scared. Okay, I ain't never scared. But that's that bullshit. We'll come on with the hottest topics. We will be out there and come on back to that's that bullshit on Wednesday night. We will be live. We've got some topics. And Rodney, come on over there, Rodney, because honey, you got some stuff to say. You need to get your own channel, Rodney. Okay? You need to get your channel, baby. You need to get your channel because you got some things to say. Okay. But I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna play this new intro that I got and let everybody know I'm having a debate tomorrow night. So I want everybody to be there and then just listen. It's gonna be off the chain, okay? So let me go play me this little new intro that I got, girl. It's a new intro that I got. So let me play it. I love you guys. I will talk to y'all later.
Everybody.
Have a lovely evening, okay?
Are you ready, honey, for one of the hottest debates happening on YouTube? What debate? Well, I'm glad you asked that question. The debate that's happening between Andrea Lynch, aka Hot in Cali, and Derek C. Williams. So guess what? I'm about to ask you a question. Are you team Andrea or team Derek C. Williams? Come join the conversation with special guest moderator TCHBU Queen. It's promising to be a very interesting and entertaining